So this was originally intended to be a private video for the owner of Bricks, Keenan, but there's some good info here, so I decided to share it. And also on YouTube, you always see these perfect dogs, a dog that can weave in between the owner's legs, going backwards, right, not even going forward. And when you see these leaf pulling videos, it's a dog that's not even a notorious leaf puller, you know. So I wanted to show, the reality of taking a dog from zero to hero, even though with this dog we're far from being at the hero level yet. But it shows the good, the bad, and the ugly of dog training. All right, so let's get into it. These are training notes for Keinan, the owner. And so I'm going to address myself to Keinan. So, Bricks completed a basic puppy obedience class when he was like 3 or 4 months old at one of the large pet stores. So he has basic obedience. His problem, though, he's very inconsistent when it comes to complying with the obedience. And so what does that tell you? Well, it tells me that Keinan has been inconsistent within forcing the obedience. So the dog is inconsistent because the owner has been inconsistent, right? So that's one of the things that we're addressing, right? Consistency. Second big issue that the dog had was dog aggression. That's problematic because this is a show dog and he competes in shows and he's already started piling up points. So we've got to nip that in the bud as well. And you'll see here in the video, the dog aggression thing, the way I approach it, it really has not been an issue in training. So what we do is drain off some of the dog's energy first, get him in a nice, good mood. Then we identify the dog's critical distance, meaning how close does he have to be before he starts reacting in the presence of another dog. And then once the dog does have a negative reaction, then we use a verbal correction followed by a physical correction and then a diversion, right? Directing the dog's gaze and attention away from the dogs. So, and that's been working pretty well. It worked with certain types of dogs, but it's not something that's going to work on, let's say with a game bred pit bull, that's for sure. So my focus is pushing Keinan towards excellence and helping him to find his center. And the only way he's going to find his center is by relaxing, concentrating, and listening. And that might seem strange, but by listening to the dog, that's going to open up his intuition and help him stay connected with the dog as we move through different exercises. So once you're centered, once Keinan is centered, he'll be able to express the highest version of himself as an owner and handler. He'll be able to be at the peak of his intelligence, the peak of his creativity, the peak of his intuition, and the peak of his attunement to the dog. So my developmental priorities when I'm working with the dog is number one, physical exercise comes first, mental stimulation second, and obedience third and last. That's right, obedience is last. And physical exercise, it's pretty much impossible to do physical exercise without that also incorporating mental stimulation, which is a good thing. So if I only have, let's say, 10 or 15 minutes with my dogs because of, demands of daily life, then we're going to just concentrate on physical exercise. We're not even going to do obedience that day. And the mental stimulation that they get from the exercise, that's great. That's an added bonus, right? So the on-point dogs, our standard is number one, making learning fun. The one command rule means that once the dog knows the command, we only repeat it once, not several times. We don't want to be like so many owners you see out here repeating commands 7 to 9 times, like Eddie Murphy in Boomerang when he's out in the park saying, Kirby, 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 right? One command, then a correction. Correction, we believe that soft corrections are best. So even with the hardest dog, doesn't matter, American Bulldog, Connie Corso, we start soft and go from there. And if it's a young dog, when I say one command, then a correction, that correction would actually be a motivation or remotivator. So it would be one command and then a remotivator, right? And fourth is, consistency is key. Just like a piece of iron, we're going to be consistent. We're not going to be inconsistent and send mixed messages or whatever. So let's go to the videotape.
We purposely, drained his energy first because he's got to issue it with reactivity.
What I say is nobody's in the big dog side.
Right.
And there's one in this side over here. She's a little scared, and the one. It's funny, the youngest little brindle puppy over there, by the lane, looking aggressive.
Right.
And that just like sent her into. You could see her in hot.
Right. So
Although
this is
she comes in hot thinking that's telling the other dog, run with me, run with me.
Right. Yeah, you could tell it was what they call prey barking.
She's my little autistic dog.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't pick up on social cues.
Special needs, huh? Yeah. So this is perfect.
Good boy, Bricks. Yes, good boy.
His hackles raise slightly, like yesterday.
Yeah, I see.
But then they go back down when he relaxes. Yep. Very good. Good boy.
Yes, good boy.
Good boy. Good boy.
Yes, good boy. Let's go. Yes, good boy. Let's go, good boy. Yeah, let's go, Bricks.
Yeah, keep him moving. Don't let him fixate. Very good.
Let's go. Let's go.
Keep him moving. Keep him moving.
Let's go, Bricks. Let's go this way.
When you stop, that's when he starts getting apprehensive.
All right, let's go, Bricks. Good boy. Let's go. Yes, good boy. Let's go. Let's go. Good boy. Let's go.
Harley. Harley must be loads of fun.
Let's go this way. Let's go. Yes, good boy. No. Yeah.
That was excellent.
Come here. Quick, this way. Come here. Yes, good boy. Come. Good boy, yes. Bricks, heel. Heel. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Bricks, heel. Yes, good boy. Yes, good boy. Hey. 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 Bricks, heel. Yes, good boy. Let's do this one. Come here, Bricks. Bricks, under. 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 Good boy, yes. Ready? March. 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 Good boy. Yes, good boy. March. Yes, good boy. March. March. Good boy, Bricks. Yes. March. Good boy. Sit. Down. Bricks, stay. Stay. Bricks, come here. Yes, good boy, Bricks. Good boy. Hey. Stay. Down. Down. Yes. Good boy. Stay. 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 Bricks, come here. Good boy. Yes.
The center of the cones.
Mark, look at me. Yes, good boy.
Okay, figure 8 around the cones.
This way. Good boy, yes.
Okay, put your dog in a down stay.
Down.
No, he's got to face this direction.
Oh, get up, Bricks. Down. 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 Yes. Good boy. Stay. Stay. Stay.
Right there. Okay, come in and retrieve your dog.
Stay.
Command is no. When he breaks something like
No.
that, it's no.
Stay.
And bring him right back to the same area. Right there. Okay, come in and retrieve your dog.
Board him or no?
Oh yeah, you can.
Yes. Good boy. Yes. Good boy. Yes. Up. Up. Now we go.
Okay, walk forward, normal pace toward that cone out there.
With him.
Yep.
Let's go, Bricks. Mark. Bricks, mark. Let's go. Yes. Good boy. Yes.
At the cone, do a right face. A right turn. Go ahead. Start walking. Okay, fast pace. Slow. And normal. At the ball, doing about face.
About face. This way.
Keep going, don't stop there.
Okay, my fault. Let's go. Yes.
Put your dog, okay, stop and put him in either sit stay or down stay.
Sit. Yes, good boy, Brixton. Good boy. Yes.
Yeah, that was nice. That was your... Okay, bring your dog into the center of the cones.
Mark. Mark.
Stop there in the center. Okay, figure eight around the cones.
Mark. Yes. Mark.
Put your dog in a down stay.
Down. Stay. Go.
Go back.
Stay.
Right there is good. Retrieve your dog. Very good. Okay, walk forward.
Mark. Mark.
Right turn at those objects there.
Keep going.
Okay, run.
Mark. Let's go.
Slow. Normal. About face. Keep going.
Go, Mark. Yes, good boy. Yes. Yes. Yep.
Left turn at the objects.
Mark.
Okay, stop and put him in either a sit or a down.
Down. Stay. No.
Step on the leash. Step on the leash. Force him back down.
Oh, right here. Down. Down. Yes. Stay. Stay. Down. Stay.
Go back into the center of the cones. Recall your dog.
No. Bricks, no. Down. Down. Stay. Look at me.
Okay, just head back.
I think you're looking at that other dog.
Yeah, don't worry. If he gets up, we're going to correct him. Get it down!